Good morning. Running a little late here. Oh, that coffee's good. Tony Kurre Radio got a monster week this week here. Of course, 4th of July weekend coming up. Your official Detonation Station. We're doing the official soundtrack for your 4th of July fireworks coming up on Monday. So no matter where you're at, we're going to be set up down in Southside for the Thunder on the Mountain show. But if you're doing stuff out in the driveway or at the lake house or, your neighbor's house, whatever, we're going to have the music soundtrack. We're putting together a brand new soundtrack. Now, a lot of people like to hear the Lee Greenwood stuff and the Whitney Houston stuff, and that's fine. American Pie. There's all kinds of great 4th of July songs. But we, Sam Russian, good morning to you. We like to get after it and just play some really up-tempo, great classic rock you don't get a chance to hear very often. And it really adds an extra boom to your fireworks, and I think you'll really enjoy it. And it's going to be going off right around 9 o'clock. I think we're going to start up probably about 7 o'clock, 7:30 on Monday down in Southside. And so we'll be live from down there while you're listening to fireworks. And, of course, all you got to do is download the Tony Kurre Radio app. It's on your phone. Hook it up to your Bluetooth or your speakers in your car, whatever, and you can listen to us wherever you want. We're coming up on Monday. We'll also have a ton of brand new Tony Kurre Radio stickers. We'll just be giving those out big time. We'll probably have some bottles of water down there. And we're also going to have our first ever Tony Kurre Radio t-shirts that are going to be coming out here in the next couple weeks. And we are going to be giving those out big time too, because then it's not going to be one of those things where I'm selling them or anything else. I'm just going to give them out because you're helping me. I'll help the radio station. So I want you to wear my t-shirts, and we'll be at different concerts throughout the rest of the summer and everything else. So look for those. It's going to be super cool and super exciting. We're super stoked to have that going on here at Tony Kurre Radio. It's a Tuesday, which means today is Adapt or Perish with Dr. Josh Claypo and Dr. Alex Hubline from Adaptogen. That show goes off at noon and 8. Does it every single Tuesday. We have Mission Minded going on tomorrow. Livewire Wednesday brought to you by Southern Precision Staffing, 205-682-2828. Fantastic AC/DC show we're going to be doing on Wednesday night at 9 o'clock. It's our most listened to show from an international footprint. We have Blues Almighty on Thursday. We have, of course, the Damon Johnson Show on Fridays. It runs at noon and 8. We also have a show called When in Rome with Stuart Rome from the Woodhouse Day Spa. It runs on Friday as well, so it's going to be a fantastic week of great shows right here on Tony Kurre Radio. I did want to mention we were on Fox 6 a couple weeks ago. We're on every Thursday morning at around 9:35 on Fox 6 with Kurre and Claypo, another one of our shows. And, by the way, we recorded a brand new show yesterday called Need to Know with Kip Kiefer and Terry Gillian, man. It's a great show. I think you're going to love this show, so make sure you listen up for that. That's going to air either on Thursday or Friday. Make sure you check us out on social media. I'll let you know exactly when that show is going to air. But we've been doing some stuff on Fox 6 for the last couple of years. We love those folks. And we did something a couple of weeks ago about cultural differences. And it's really strange because I was watching that crazy collapse of the Coliseum or whatever it was. It was a makeshift wooden thing at a bullfight. Benny Selma, good morning to you. And people are like, well, they got what they deserved. They've been doing bullfights forever. And this was in Bolivia, I think, or maybe Colombia. I've seen bullfights in Barcelona, Spain. And while I don't think it's cool as far as in the ethical treatment of these bulls, I do understand that it's a cultural phenomenon. They celebrate it, Buddy Little, good morning. They celebrate it like we celebrate college football here. And it's been going on forever. And so I try to go, it's not my cup of tea, don't think it's cool, don't like it. But I understand the cultural, and I like to understand the cultural differences. So today, Mel Brooks turns 96. Andy, good morning to you, huh? And everyone always says, we brought this up on Fox 6, that you can never make another Blazing Saddles movie just because we're so politically correct or incorrect, depending on how you look at it. And I would venture to guess that now you probably could make a Blazing Saddle. You wouldn't want to make the same one, obviously. But could you make a Blazing Saddles with the same types of jokes? And when you look at the Coen brothers, the Farrell brothers, you look at some of these great movies that we've had over the last couple of years, and it does seem like the farther and the harder you push the envelope, regardless of if you're politically incorrect, people love it. They'll go out and watch it. That's why Dave Chappelle's killing it. That's why Ricky Gervais is killing it. Comedians. And I think the difference is, I don't know if you can have a TV show like All in the Family anymore, or anything like Blazing Saddles is on TV. I don't think you could have it on free television, but if you're asking people to pay for entertainment and you're not making them see it, then I think it's a totally different animal. And I think Blazing Saddles, I wouldn't want to see a remake because the original is just too damn good. And it is one of the funniest movies you've ever seen. If you've never seen Blazing Saddles, I don't know who hasn't seen it, but when you go see it, you'll go, holy smokes. It would be hysterical. And I'm trying to think if there's a movie. Is there anybody out there that's got a movie that came out recently that is kind of along those same lines? I was watching, what was I watching the other night? With the Woody Harrelson flick, the bowling movie with Bill Murray, and I was like, geez, and man, some of the jokes were like, gosh, I mean, they were making fun of everybody, and it was hilarious. Anyway, Andy says, I wish they'd make a remake of The History of the World. That was great. Some of the Monty Python stuff was fantastic, too. Hey, I hope you have a fantastic week. Make sure you download the Tony Kurre Radio app, and better yet, and I say better yet because this way you can hear all of our shows, go to Spotify, wherever you get your podcast. And I know a lot of people do podcasts, but we have hundreds of podcasts, and we do business shows, we do rock shows, we do shows with Billy F. Gibbons, we do mission-minded shows about non-for-profits, we do a vet show that was on yesterday that'll be airing on the 4th of July coming up next week called Dark Side of the Pooch, which is one of the, if you have a dog or a cat or any pet, this is the show for you. Fantastic shows. Go to Spotify, search Tony Kurre Radio. That's Tony Kurre Radio, Kurre with a K, and you can listen to all of our shows, and they're free. As of right now, there's no ads, and so you get it, and you're in, bro. So check it out. Thank you for watching. Don't forget, coming up on Thursday morning, it's the Kurre and Claypo Show. We'll be back on Fox 6. I'll be back doing my thing here on Tony Kurre Radio right here. Thanks to all of our great sponsors, including Chris Doris, the State Farm team, the Woodhouse Day Spot, of course, the Southern Precision Staffing folks. We got Workplay. They're continuing to add great shows down at Workplay through workplay.com. So check out Tommy Williams and his entire crew down there that has had Sweet Tea Trio Blast last weekend. They were fantastic. So all kinds of great clients going on here. Budweiser, another one of our great sponsors, now run by Adams Beverages. We appreciate them as well. And of course, we have the fine folks there at Driscoll Gray, who's a big part of it. Just a few of many of our clients here on Tony Kurre Radio. Peace. I love you.